Hello, everybody. Today's an exciting day. We've got two things on our agenda. BGS authentication reveal for March. Thank you, Brandon Stebbins, for being my submitter. We got some stuff back. It looks fantastic. I pre-opened it because if you've ever seen how Brandon packages his stuff, very secure, takes a while to get through it. And I got some friend mail from 4Leaf. We're going to start there. 4Leaf, I just watched your video. I don't know if this mail has to do with that, the whole connection thing. But if you did watch 4Leaf's video, he said, we're connected by Dick. A little weird. But if you keep watching, you'll see he means Dick Williams. And I thought I would pull my Dick out. Here we go. There's my Dick Williams with the Red Sox. And if you know 4Leaf, he's all about connections. And Dick Williams had connections to the Red Sox, the Mariners, Indians/Guardians. And since 4Leaf won our giveaway a couple years ago, he used Dick Williams to make the connections. And then he sent me something. So I don't totally know, like I said, if this has to do with anything, but we're doing it live. We'll do it live. Here we go. A note. Thanks for a great For You brouhaha. Here's a few cards to #collect to connect us and commemorate the event. Excited. Let's see here. First off, 4Leaf sticker, very classic. And I could always use more Dick. There you go. With the Mariners on the Tops Traded. And this was a part of the live stream where everyone was supposed to comment like who should get this from 4Leaf. And 4Leaf had mentioned he thought I took the video down. I'll say this, if you want to watch an archived video of someone's live, usually you'll have to go onto their page and click the live button, and then that's the archive of their live shows. So it should be in there. And I don't know who got the most comments. I think a couple people commented, should be me. Maybe because he's on the Mariners there. But I know during the live stream I mentioned he was traded. Mariners got Slocum from the Red Sox for Jason Varitek. That was only half the story. Also, Mark Lowe was in that trade. So, Jason Varitek and Mark Lowe for Heathcliff. Now, Heathcliff did help tremendously down the stretch. But obviously, in a value situation, two major players in the 04 Red Sox World Series. It is what it is. Thank you, 4Leaf. That's really cool. I'll put that in the Mariners autograph binder, which was given to me by Reindeer Studios. Another connection. Okay, the slabs. Very excited about this. I have a stack of action-packed ASG slabs, and then I have a stack of just kind of other stuff. We'll do the other stuff first. This one's really cool because it's a card I created. It's a cut that I made for my knuckleball collection. So it will have a permanent home right up in here once I get that looking a little classier. We're doing some remodeling right now, so things are a little crazy. But here's the Ted Lyons. And I love the nickname that I put on there, Sunday Teddy. And very important to me when things are slabbed horizontal that the label's on this side. So in order to help ensure that, I made a back for the card. Normally I don't do backs for everything, but I wanted to help ensure that they slab this the correct way. So I wrote this, I proofread it 8 times. So when I read it to you, now is when I'll find the error, okay? I'll leave out a the or something, but let's see if I can get through it. Ted Lyons, Sunday Teddy, and if you want to pause and read it yourself. In 1935, in an attempt to extend the playing career of a knuckleball throwing fan favorite, The White Sox decided to use Lions exclusively on Sundays. Fans love getting to see their favorite player on Sunday, and Teddy thrived in his Sunday Teddy role. In fact, his final 28 games of Lions' career were all complete games and were all on Sunday. And I found a great quote that was relevant. He said, "Growing up, my mom would not let me play on Sundays, and now I only play on Sundays." So really happy to add that to the knuckleball collection. And there's some extra pride when you make something yourself and you see that it's like slabbed up and looks so nice. And I'm really happy to own that. You've seen this card before if you follow the channel for any length of time. It was very hard to put this in the mail, take it out of my control. My Ricky rookie, of course, that was in person at the National. Slabbed up, protected. Really happy to have it back. Everything that went out, that was the thing I was nervous about. Like I cannot replace it because before the card was signed, it had special meaning to me. Getting it signed by Ricky and meeting him gave it more special meaning. So it's safe. It's back home. You all know I love Stadium Club. And last year's Stadium Club just went next level on kind of some of their fun stuff. And nothing was more fun than the Wade Boggs chicken card. And of all the 100 things I could have sent out, I just thought this one was kind of a must. Get it behind plastic. It's going to look great in the display. The Chicken Man. Wade Boggs is the very first person to appear in my national music video that I did last year. Check it out. I felt like that video could have done a little better. Link right there. Every once in a while, now behind me is my Hall of Fame autographs. But I speculate, you know, there's a Clayton Kershaw back there and a Max Scherzer. And now this guy's going back there. We all know the great Mariner, Adrian Beltre, is going in the Hall of Fame soon. Now, just like Dick Williams and a whole host of other people, they're not going into the Hall of Fame because they were Mariners. They're going in spite of the fact that they were Mariners. If you look back at Beltre's stats with the Mariners, he did better than most people think, but the expectations were probably too high. He went and spent his best years with the Rangers after he left Seattle, brief layover in Boston, I think. But he played for the Mariners. He's going to be in the Hall of Fame. Got the slab. Boom. Right in there. Okay, my action-packed. There's one that's not here because the case was cracked. Orlando Cepeda. Brandon sent that back. So that'll come home and whenever it gets here. But I got 4 others that passed. And after the video, the end of the video, we're going to see if we can make a row out of these bad boys. Because I got 3 right here. 3? 4. I got 4. And 4 more. 4 more. 4 more. 4 more. Hey, Mo! Okay. Calm down. I just had one of those giant ice cream sandwiches, so my blood sugar's going crazy. This was a TTM many years ago. Bobby Doerr. Another shout out to 4Leaf. Red Sox. Bobby Doerr, of course, was a TTM absolute legend. Absolute legend. Signed for free, would sign whatever you sent him all the way up until his last days. Bill Mazeroski, if I could say his name right. Of course, he was a teammate of Harvey Haddock's. Also on that 1960 World Series team. I'm trying to remember if he how his World Series went. If he did anything. Maybe comment below. I don't know. Did he have like a couple hits or home run or something? I don't know. You know, I'm not so great with the history, but I'm happy to get that. Beautiful and blue. 2 more. Enos Country Slaughter. I've heard some say Enos. I've always said Enos. And one of my favorite nicknames, I always have to say it if I'm saying his name. Drop in the country. Last and most, this is the coolest thing. Bought this for eBay at $50. I've seen his autograph enough to know is good. Like I did the Eddy authentication. Send it to Beckett just as a safeguard, backup, and for the encapsulation. Yogi. There it is. Now, let's see what we can do about finding room for these beauties. Like I said, the lines is going here, but I would like to get the rest of these on display. So wish me luck here. I had to make some very unfortunate and unfun cuts. Really, I need another display case. That's another conversation that I'm going to have with the missus. So how I've had this set up for a long time now is the top row is just vintage that I like and I want to see regularly. I want to display. And then that reserves the 3 rows for Hall of Fame autographs. So I'm just going to take you through the whole thing. Actually, you can see the top row for yourself. I'm not going to read them all off. But if you know cards at all, you can figure out what those are. Hey, and there's a Ted Lyons right there, unautographed. Okay, we almost did it on our action-packed row. Door, Mazeroski, Country Slaughter, Barra, Gibson, Doby, Spawn, Irvin, and then filler for now until I get the Cepeda back. There's a Boggs. I had to bump a Boggs because I wanted the space. Next row, we have a Reggie action packed, a dual Carter Palmer. Here's the cards you saw a couple videos ago from the card show. There we go. Can we see them? The Earl Averill and Burley Grimes. The only duplicate in here is the Rickies because, you know, I'm a Ricky guy. And now I'm thinking I need them from like other uniforms and stuff. Santo, Gwynn, Killebrew. Dropping down, here's my speculation, bottom right speculation row. I don't feel like I'm going to be wrong about any of those. They're locks. Marischal, Carlton, K-Line, Rice. This card I love, the Jim Rice card. Lou Brock. And I had 2 Tomies in here. Scott, you should know I bumped the Phillies 1 of 1 for that Heritage because that Heritage is a nicer looking card. We go by what's visually awesome here. And I think you're awesome for spending this time with me. Thank you. I hope you like this reveal. So much fun. This hobby is just, it's awesome. I love it. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Until next time, remember, we don't count subscribers, we count friends.